Hello again to a continued stream of Disco Elysium. I simply had too much fun and I wanted to continue. I went for a quick run and now I have energy and I want to continue for this is going to be a shorter stream, so for around 1 more hour. I think I'm going to do this. Yeah, just because after running I cannot sleep. So this is going to help me with that. Again, they got me. I tried skipping the intro video again and I pressed on continue. Man, they're good. Okay, I was going to ask, hey, why don't I have any sound? What was it? Some kind of superstar? Oh yeah, it increases the cap for a lot of things at the price of Wanda Logic. I think it's okay because I definitely want suggestion and visual calculus. Perhaps electrochemistry, but I don't know, to be honest, what I use it for. I think you use electrochemistry. Go to Party Planet. I think you use it, yeah. You basically take drugs and be more, I don't know how to say it, powerful against them. Let's see. Okay, so it enables you to take drugs with fewer negative side effects. Okay. And this suggestion, you can make citizens like you more, you can make gangsters turn on each other too. Okay. You're affable to everyone and more resistant to their charm in turn. Okay, schmoozing and oozing. Charm will make you slimy, okay. And you'll know it even if no one else does. With low levels of suggestion, though, you'll have difficulty getting any kind of rapport with others. You'll be alone both during the day and at night. Fair enough. Seeing you'll see a bloodshed. Okay, many footprints and nothing else. Is crook stealing your pants? Fine. And I think I also, yeah, and this. So it's this, and this. So these two, I definitely want to invest in them. But right now I'm a little bit, let's say, torn in between either investing in my skills or simply unlocking new thoughts actually. A finger pistol, Guillaume de Millon. What does it say? Because the tattered remains of the nation. Oh. Okay. I think this will definitely increase my electrochemistry skill. I think that's the name. Yeah. Which I think right now it's doing quite well, and I can also increase it to 6. So I definitely would not like to invest in that thought. I think I'm going to unlock one more space in the thought cabinet. Yeah. And let me think. I'm going to go with this one. Yeah, let's do this. Because I think it's going to increase something from my psych. I would say that it looked either related to the Inland Empire, so my imagination, or conceptualization, or both, but we'll see. Okay, let me quit save, because I did something. And now, let me think, what else did I want to do? So I have 20 reals in order to pay for my room. I remember that I could do some more stuff. Let me check this really quickly. I cannot prove my authority because I think I have only one in authority figure. What else? Yeah, this I can do. Locate a working firearm. But where could I find it? Ask about the two's possible meaning. Okay, I can talk to him. For this I need to unlock a new zone, so I cannot do anything in this part of the city. Yeah. So let's talk to Kuno first and confront him about his about him misleading us. Hey boy.
Fuck does Kuno care? So? Fuck, okay. Kuno's a giver like that, yes?
Kuno sent your fat ass running around like jello.
Look, pig, Kuno sent you to rough some people up. Kuno played you. That happened. Now you and Kuno should move on. You got fucked. You got fucked after this shit. You better have something real.
Yeah, real interesting.
Kuno doesn't.
Fine, Kuno. I cannot remember what did I find in his shack. So I can read the book at night, right before bed. Also, I have a quest of taking a shower to wipe out the smell from doing the autopsy on the body. Wait, what?
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine. Yes, there isn't enough anyway.
Okay. I thought I investigated this place. Interesting. Also, I noticed that on the... Oh, okay, that's nice. Notice that on the keyboard, well, actually on the mouse, you can press a button and your guy will start... Actually, this guy, will start trying to do a perception check. Oh, I messed up. Anyway. Something tells me that I'm going to definitely regret using it. Yeah, there was something and I took it. Anything else here? I don't think so. I think that was it. Yeah, I'm sorry. Since I already saved here, I don't want to waste my healing. I don't know what's it called. My healing stuff. I'm not going to say potion. I think magnesium increases your health or something like that. Okay, let's go here.
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine. Yes.
Okay, so by pressing on this button I can more easily see what can be interacted with. Since I'm on a controller, this is definitely helpful. I think there was something in the basement that I wanted to try and open. I think I unplugged this stuff.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it. You slip your fingers under. No, this is going to need... If you want to try again, then you need to have the pry bar.
Equip the pry bar by...
Got it, got it. Let me get the pry bar. Where are you, pry bar? Flashlight, pry bar. Okay. Let's give it a shot.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice
Okay,
cream
so the
churner
issue
and
is
an
indeed
electric
the
freezer.
pry bar. I need a better one. Oh yeah, regarding the weapons, I could ask the guy at the pawn shop and see if he sold a rifle like the one that was used to kill the security guard. Perhaps you might know something. Wait, what is this? Why are you?
You see rows of toy soldiers.
Okay.
Guard.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Sure thing. Sure, man. Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. Sure, man. I doubt it, but I can...
The pawnbroker's gaze.
I do my best.
The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the...
Okay, so he is of no use. Got it. It's 4 o'clock. What else can I do? Guess I can read the book. No, this, and it was this one.
A cockatoo is a parrot with an erectile crest
Erectile
found on the Seminole Islands and in southern Fas a la Mer. Known for their intelligence and general precociousness, this book talks about the delicate nature of twos, as well as introducing some of the most popular species among the bird enthusiasts. The funeral cockatoo, the major majestic cockatoo, and the most common bang bang cockatoo. It's colorfully illustrated. Where to even begin? All cockatoos are known for their needy natures, requiring attention for at least 2 full hours a day. They love to talk and have been described as pet owners also report moodiness, loudness, and hostility as recurring issues. If left unsatisfied, cockatoos may scream non-stop, pluck their feathers, or become aggressive. It is not recommended to get a cockatoo if you're not able to cook them food
You need to cook
every
their
day
food?
and
What?
give them the full care that they need. These birds will never understand that you have a life of your own. You're right. Cockatoos are magnificent creatures. They love to perform, cuddle, and show off, and will even scream for fun, often as loud as up to 135 decibels.
135, that's
Ouch.
a lot.
That must hurt.
Yep.
This is a yellow-tailed black cockatoo. Its specific name, Psittacus venereus, relates to its dark and somber plumage. This bird looks as if dressed for a funeral, 24/7. There is something indisputably ominous about it. Perhaps the most impressive of all the species, the endangered major majestic cockatoo. In the words of poet-explorer Sir James Fournier, few birds more enliven the monotonous hues of the verdant forest than this big, bold, and beautiful species.
Well put.
It must be glorious to behold, dark pink and snow white.
Dark pink and snow white.
Despite its banging name, the bang bang cockatoo is actually the shyest of the species, common in almost all Seminoles forests, as well as zoos and homes all over the world. Its plumage is mainly grey and white. The Seminoles name bang bang is thought to be of onomatopoeic origins. Yes, but all those cockatoo species are so different. Which one are you?
Major majestic, yes.
You're right. Your Majesty embodied. This big, beautiful bird belongs on your heraldry.
Heck yeah. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to see the progress of the thought processes. So finger pistols might be nearly done. Okay, 7 more minutes. That's feasible. I think I also have one more book that I didn't study. Oh yeah, I checked.
So, how'd you like our harbor? It's but a rest area on the path. Right. You talk to the boss.
Nobody betrayed.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his...
That is precisely. You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al-Ghul emerges from your throat. No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Jerking motions. Signs of a late state. You gave the... You dominated. Listen, you will be superseded.
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
Enough with this. Bring your the walls will be lined with bottles of Al-Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art. Racist.
Welcome to Revachol.
I am not like that. You exhibit it is This leads me to conclude your racial heritage is uninteresting. It is the same.
The man.
Don't be vulgar. Mr. Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline, jam, individualism. Offshoots of this. I am not surprised you in the South. I am no. You have heard enough about our... I am the heart. Now leave.
He does not
Stop.
Already
showing
talked to
me
him.
your pathetic cup.
last time, so this is why I do not. This is why I went a little bit faster. this
Finger
time.
pistols, 9mm. Snap, snap, baby. Turns out guns aren't that much for protecting as they are for attacking people. If you want to protect people, really work for them, you have to whip out your signature dual 9mm Villiers finger pistols. Who needs real guns anyway? That conversation you just had, it would have gone better had you snapped those bad boys at them. Note, 9mm dual finger pistols do not count for an actual weapon in a gunfight.
So +1 reaction speed. Safety rules off. Empty hand slots. Give suggestion +1. So how much do I get for suggestion? +1. And I also get reaction speed +1. Well, logic -2 because of this, I think, right? Let me go back. So, reaction speed, 1 from thoughts, right? Good. And then I get 1 more suggestion from thoughts as well. Yeah, that was definitely worth it. I'll keep it. Because it cost me 1 point to unlock a slot, a thought process slot, and it gave me like 2 of the...
Your race descent has
That's
only
soft.
worsened since I last
Sure,
saw
sure.
you. You have
Go ahead. Don't be shy. Just ask for race secrets. That's understandable. Jean-Luc Measurehead is a sage and an intellectual giant of race theory who...
Okay, let's try this again. Let's see if
Your
it
race
works. If it
descent has
doesn't, then I'm
only
fine.
worsened.
Ask what kind of races there are first.
There are 3 categories of race. Those are the Simonese, the Areopagite, and the Occidentals, excluding the Mao. Of course, a receding genetic pool has led the Mao on reprehensible street parades. The Vespertines and Messenians of Vesper and Messina, the ancient Meteorans of Meteo by the golden Pisantic Sea, the other large Mondial civilization, the Mesk, are too yellow and oleaginous to count as a heroic race. True, they are overproduction of sebum. Sebum is leaking into their brains, making them listen to Elma. As proven by the Maun and the Mesk, Occidental type A is in retrograde. The Simonese and the the indigenous people of this, the Insulindian archipelago. The Simonese inhabit the southern island. The Areopagites are the master race of the Ilmaran deserts. The Simonese are descendants of the Areopagites. The Areopagites are sleek, long-headed. The Simonese are powerful, mesomorphic. The former is an immutable progenitor, unchanged since the latter is perfect. Type B are the unheroic races, amorphous non-competitors of
The Khoikos of Grad, Yugo, Zhimsk, Shest et al.
Yes, to an untrained eye, the Khoiko appear white and pinkish. Like pinkness is a racial quality that has to be earned through centuries. The Khoiko, the countless micronationalities of Grad, are all inexplicably obsessed with Podart. The only thing, the Revacholians, halfway between Type A and the Racial Cauldron. Two makes to know right from wrong. You tried your degenerate little...
Is it 82,000 years that we've been recording history? You have very little idea of what is happening, but that seems a little off.
The mysteries of the people of this planet are a tragedy that has played out countless times over. like a fever dream of skin, hair, and bone. Wake up, nature. The revolution came to Ravachol from Grad, in Zara's written potato carts. It is literally the revolution is fatal, famine. Enough of Tibet. Chips CF are a museum of failed chimeric experiments and tragic maladaptations. They are tortured lesser races like the mosquito, a grotesque mixture of a masked woman. The mosquito is born sterile, like a donkey. All they have left is to ride customized motor carriages with hydraulic. Then there is the Simino Koiki Chimera. Are you sure you wish to know of this? The Koiko, as you know, this will never happen. The Simonese and the Koiko may have similar
Your eyes bounce to the young woman at his side, twirling her hair. It is light brownish and eyes are a random color.
The heart that pumps the hemoglobin is mysterious, and so is its dark will. Enough of the... You understand nothing. To solve the great race enigma, you have to first ask. You need to internalize what you have heard here. I cannot possibly imagine what...
Mr. Dubois, every worker... That's right, Mr. Dubois.
Yep.
I see the socialist democratic fervor now burns in your heart, too. How can I help you today? What? Oh, how could I forget your little side project? Well done, Harry. Well done. Don't even tell me what it was. But good job. I love it when workers take the initiative like this. Oh, that's very nice. One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of... We're all trying to do what's best for Martinez. Don't feel like you can't... What do you mean, Harry? Nothing. I let him go. He's an old man, Harry. I wanted him to spend more time with his family. God knows how long he's got left. Harry! I have little people in my organization. Honestly, I'm beginning to think you're a midget, Harry. I'm only kidding, Harry. You're not a midget. No one is. We're vanished? Oh, did I leave my casserole on? Better go home and check. The election can wait.
Wait, there was no mention of a casserole from Joyce.
Harry, Harry, Harry. Do not fixate on this little matter. Maybe it was a rabbit. Yes, yes. Low balling, of course. This isn't a casino, Harry. Real people, real livelihoods are at stake here. But everything's a casino for those rich types.
His expression makes it clear. This is childish and irresponsible.
If she actually wants to see...
It's a fortress. He doesn't want to see her. It's as simple as that.
It's perfectly okay. Even if, of course, Harry, I have no interest in what she is doing. But I myself have nothing to hide. Your business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish. See you soon, Deba.
Okay, I guess I want to get my
Mr.
gun,
Dubois.
so...
Every worker, member of the board. How can I help you today? A fantastic change of heart, Harry. Go talk to Manana down by the gates.
And just like that, it's happening.
Just open one little door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just...
I need to get my gun. Our guy should be this one.
Hola, wandering man. A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open? Of course, I got you. You don't know anything. I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
I'm opening for all working men.
Polar weasel? Oh, I know what you mean. I'm pretty sure he's actually... What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the
Basement
whirling
door.
and rags. That's all I know.
Okay.
Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business. The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter. None of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big pictures. We're negotiating our share. Aye. All of it. However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be on the I think it's best you make up your own mind now that you've made it. I guess you kind of get to be the village chief. He oversees the harbor, makes deals with the owners or other relevant parties. Watches out for his own. By heavens, why would he not be corrupt? We live in a... The old man is corrupt for our benefit, and we know it. Appreciate it even. He is, personally, not too lavish. He is reasonably lavish, sure. That's his prerogative. It's not like you want a saintly demeanor on a corrupt motherfucker. That would be a manipulative illusion. Besides, there are no non-corrupt systems in the world. No. I don't think I'm a communist. Seeing something of value and saying I want it all to myself is a much older and simpler notion. Even a weak child can think it. The only things holding someone back are I can't and I shouldn't. I have nothing against communists. They are honorable boyaderos. And they have good analysis. But my own code serves me well. If my code starts failing, a code can fail a man as well as a man can fail a code, then I will have to submit to a new one, which may well be communism.
He knows who he is, firmly grounded, has no need to reinforce or elaborate his political identity to himself or others.
See, I am primarily a lazy person. Sure, I've had the necessary freedom.
The look in his brown eyes conjures up an understanding. For him, Having command of his time is the most important thing. It all comes together now. The way he speaks about scabs, his general attitude. He's a follower of that of a noble peasant or a traveling herdsman. True to yourself, independent in your actions, loyal to your... No. No. The man sits on the railing, his hands reaching...
Los Ardis? They're sort of like you. Preserve the...
Come on, go down. There we go.
Right to work!
This is the Whirling Rags. The dude told me that the key would open a basement, green door and a basement I got. That ain't the basement. I would say it's like further back. I think I know where it is. Also, let me check on the thought process really fast. There we go. It's at 39%, okay. I think this is the one. This fits the description quite nicely. Come on.
This
There
must
we
be
go.
it. The basement door is weather-worn. The copper nails holding the door is slick with rain. In fact, it's oddly silent in the yard around you.
Huh.
No birds chirp. You try to be as silent as you can. It takes a bit of rattling of the handle to loosen the bolt. Finally, the door unlocks with a small clack. Thoughts race through your head. The sound of the key turning still echoes in the yard. There's nothing else to do than to leave and tell Everard. No.
Yeah, but what if I do? No conceivable, I want to see what's inside. That's my reason.
A row of mugs sits on the shelf. Each one depicts a human figure. A little ring. Though cheerful, the images on the ceramic make you vaguely uncomfortable. Yes, your broken mug friend would
What?
feel very much at home here. An interesting little clue. Let's see where this goes. Clues have a way of magically who knows? Could be. But this... This is the flag of Revachol, the suzerainty. This isn't just one sun, but there are little suns dancing around the big sun. This is the sevenfold sun miracle.
Is it related to the tattoo, perhaps?
It's an optical atmospheric anomaly the first settlers saw. Happens in cold weather. 6 small suns around the big one. This complex halo phenomena is how old Revachol got its flag. The flag accepts your honorable... It's clear you like the hard stuff, Brota. Lower intestine? The term fascism, Brota. Many things, but it's mostly about trusting your gut. Who does your gut tell you is the source of Revachol's problems? Quit stalling, Bruta. We're talking about the weakest, worst, most insane thing. The weak link. Yes, them. Women. Women. Men of war. You don't like them. They're insane. Their idiocy needs to be... That's what fascism boils down to. The rest is also important. Stomach truth. You're having a stomach truth.
What?
Because you've said the hard things that others won't say. The good things. Okay. Yes, let's call it that. Good thing. You're going to keep your vooz, right? Keep your vooz, brota.
Yeah, sure.
Revelation.
Another thought.
Smart. Best not to mention the woo men too often. That's why you're the head and I am the stomach. Of course you are, Bruta. Of course.
Okay. Well, this is
A row
quite
of mugs
interesting.
sits on the shelf.
So the mug was useful in the end. Intriguing.
Hey, what's that noise down there?
Oh, he could actually be a witness. Yeah, that's a fair point.
You see a young man on a balcony nursing a cigarette.
Not looking for any trouble, officer. There's no trouble. I'm just speaking in a lowered voice. I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie, if that's okay.
Don't let him go. This could be your witness.
Is it really that important?
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
Very well.
I can tell that you finally got him down. Thank you. Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you? No, not you. Some more muscular type. I couldn't tell you. We don't usually see much of the gendarmerie around here. Last week? I don't know. Look.
He's deflecting. He's young with a sharp memory. He hasn't had time to drown it in booze and chemicals.
I had a friend over. It was my Sunday friend.
He doesn't reply.
My name? My name?
Martin Martinez. Good local name.
My name?
Martin Martinez.
No. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
Come on.
Time to bring out your secret charm. Tears and begging.
No, listen, good luck with the investigation.
Oh, wait, I misclicked on that one. My game, my rules. I want to reload, I reload. I don't care. Yeah, let me see what we have here.
It's been a week and now they show up?
Hey, we did show up,
Not
so...
looking for any trouble, officer. There's no I don't want to be...
Don't let him go.
Is it?
Like a nerve.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I can Oh, no, not you. Last week?
He's
It was my...
He.
My name?
Martin Martinez.
No. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really...
This isn't the place or time for questions. Who knows who might be watching from the distance, hidden behind... For a moment, the man on the balcony seems almost vulnerable.
I am sorry, but I really don't have the information you're looking for.
But, hold on. What's that? For a split second, his hand lingers, as though gesturing towards a stone placed right next to the front door. It's a sign.
Good luck with the investigation.
stone, like any other. There's a key beneath it, rusty from the dirt.
Wait, what? Okay. And the plot thickens again.
This door has been closed with a padlock. It's a solid lump of metal, but the shackle is deeply corroded. Better whip out those cutters. You won't get very far otherwise.
Okay, let me take out the cutters. Where are they? Tools and the cutters.
This door has been closed with a padlock. The shackle... A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads Kraz Marzov. A poor communard from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet. The bust doesn't reply. The hallway behind the door is empty. No one heard your words.
What do we have? 1 to logic, okay, and this shirt 1 to drama. Oh, 1 to logic, minus 1 to authority, 1 to endurance, and conceptualization. Intriguing. This is the one that didn't let me enter.
Give me a moment. The cold never does any good for my bronchitis. I'm fine. Fine. Now, what do you want from me, policeman? I'm no one. Just an old woman who cleans these hallways.
Just a second, my controller disconnected. Come on. Come on.
If you can call it living. I have a little... It's barely bigger than a closet. But I don't complain, no. Oh, you'll find plenty of Martins here. Don't you worry. Pea-brain. Someone played a trick on you. Martinet.
Oops. You really didn't get the joke there.
Yes. I know who you mean.
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying.
What's he in trouble for? Talk? He lives upstairs in room 28.
Nice.
Go
Okay.
to the balcony. It's one of those doors that... Ask away, policeman. The hell am I supposed to know? Another nut job. Some lunatic lost his mind. All kind of people come and go. I don't... Oh, that one is a scientist. I think he studies astrology at the community college. Education's good.
Wait,
I always
astrology?
tell them something to do with all those stars around his door. He asked me to leave his drawings up on the wall. The symbol of what now?
The cleaning lady shrugs and returns to swapping.
Fair enough.
The artiste? Nothing I can do about her. She leaves an old lady to her.
She mumbles some
Nice. She was actually helpful. Oh yeah, also let me check on the thought process. It's at 52. Got it. Oh, this way is to the balcony, yeah.
Ooh, the piggies have learned how to saunter up staircases. I didn't think you could do that with hooves. But yeah, I can see that. What did you think I was using? Aquarels? This shit is pumped out of government vehicles. Something to think about next time you're driving around in your pretty little piggy. What do I care about some fucking tin eggshells? Ugh, alright, sad piggy. I'll give you this one. I saw a little girl in the fishing village running around with military
Oh, the daughter
handwear.
of the
Looked
librarian,
cute as
perhaps?
hell. If you haven't been there, the village is a shithole down the coast from the main plaza. Have a good time. No, that's all the snitching sin. I have a weakness for animals.
Fair enough, you helped me, so I'll leave you alone. Oh no, sorry. I wanted to take this. There we go. This should take me to the second level, right? Oh, what is this? Nice. I think there was another way to the other balcony where I saw the potential witness. So I'm going to go there as well.
That isn't just a five-pointed star. It's an inverted... The star and antlers was... Even today, half a century after, the star and antlers retains the ability to evoke hope, disappointment, and fear, and to symbolize the toppling of the old order. Also, some social democrats were already using it. The wreath of antlers, because white is the color of peace. Gone. Gone is the glory of hope.
Okay, that was close. There we go. Been here and I was wondering what... How do I get here?
This door is made of metal. Number 28. No one answered. Looks like he isn't home. You should come back tomorrow evening. After 2100. No one. Looks like he isn't.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, I've got a new lead. That's cool.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. The metal feels cold and wet.
Vigilance officer? What can this all carry beneath?
I have real...
Yes.
René. Hello, officer. Oh, sweet Jenny.
Do not defile her memory, Gaston.
We knew her, all right. Lived on the same street. She was René's first girl, back when the prick was 16. They were courting till he...
And then you stole her from me.
Oh, officer. It already got ugly nearly 80 years ago when...
You stole her from me.
Well, technically, you stole her from me, because
we were just boys then. This was different. No point starting this all over again.
She died of pneumonia 2 winters ago. René and I were both by her bedside when she...
Died. No use sugar.
Departed. She could never make up her mind about anything. She was always leaving one of us for the other, but never long enough to actually get married. Heck, technically, we're both still engaged to her.
You always confused her. Couldn't let us be happy.
He suddenly remembers you are still...
Of course, officer. Memories are all we have left. Let me think. I heard someone was hanged and left on a tree for a week. But no,
Then help him, you wimp. You have plenty of shoulder with the ghost caviar in the Union.
I wish I could, but I just don't...
Respect!
I'm not even any...
Of course he's holding back. His mouth is so full of Union prick he can't even speak properly.
Can I at least finish my fucking sentence before you piss on it? Is that okay, René? Everyone in Martinez knows the Clare brothers.
What do you know about history? You never witnessed history.
The old soldier mumbles something. The blind leading the blind. Doesn't even begin to describe it, is what he said.
What a prick. Oh, in many ways, yes. Like an honorary member. I attend meetings and parties. Help with little things. Evrard. Oh, yes. Not in the technical sense. I don't have a vote or...
Of course he's not a member. He's not a member of anything. I knew that. He's a Weservein. I hate this socialist rabble.
Writing work mostly. Occasionally... Oh, nothing official, I assure you.
Well, he tells his little pen man...
Thank you, officer. For being a consummate prophet. I'm sorry, officer.
The only one you have.
The sandwich looks like a culinary wonder. Well made and abundant in addition to the obvious slice of ham, a fat one, you notice a brim of a tomato.
Believe me, officer, I wish I could help you, but I need this sandwich to keep my blood sugar.
And then it hits you. The brilliant bastard has drenched the entire sandwich in honey mustard. That's incredibly decadent and delicious.
Fuck off! It's mine!
A glimmer of respect flashes in Rene's eyes.
Sorry, officer. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it in a bad way.
And it's gone.
When the dissidents come to rape our country, he hides. But try to get a bite of his dear sandwich and he gets claws? We are a special kind of vermin, Gaston.
Fair enough. Okay, so I'm quite satisfied. Let me look at the map and see if I can check something else. But to be honest, also legendary, formidable, empathy, legendary, mirror, challenging, mirror what? Interfacing? I think I can do that one. I think I stay like 10 more minutes, and after that I'll go to sleep. Oh. Put advanced, race theory, there are no 3-1 up. This is how thinking is done, okay. I can do this, okay. Sometime after 9 o'clock, sure. In the fishing village, so that's a new region. I guess I'll go back and I'll go directly to Everett. Perhaps he can give me a clue regarding my gun. Where my gun is. Because I think having a gun does increase one's authority. Oh, sorry. This one, not this way, sorry. This way, let's go. Wait, what? Can I actually get on top there? Somehow. Interesting.
Mr. Dubois, I'm very glad to hear that, Harry. One
Except the
question.
experience, okay.
You didn't actually happen to stumble in and see what's inside the apartment, did you?
Yeah, light him.
You're right, Harry. You only had to unlock the door, which you did. Now let's get down to brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed who and why. Real police work is gonna start happening now. I promise you, Harry, this is gonna be good. Racist mugs in the trash and in the apartment? You guys are just light years ahead of me. I have so much confidence in the ability of your organization. I'm relieved you're doing this and leaving me to do what I... Oh, no. I don't cross paths like that. All I want is for you to succeed in your Believe me, Harry, he's a nobody. Just your basement variety nobody. Can't imagine him being connected to a high but he does live nearby. Maybe it's a pedantic weasel. Fascists are neat freaks, if you don't mind me saying so.
With a police baton, like a crook or someone.
Oh, you're too kind, Harry. Way too kind. I know I'm not a real police officer. By now, I'm sure you've figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys. Wild Pines. Harry, this strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut the strike down by sending in armed mercenaries. A security contractor. Can you imagine that?
He performs a motion as if...
I'm talking beasts. Hardened killers from proxy wars in Yisut, Semenine, Saramaritsa, you name it, they've done it. Raping, everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant. Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container. Yes, I'm an old man, Harry, but enough about me and my fun container. The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them, all hardened commando type. One of them got downright suicidal, getting drunk, violent, a little rapey. Even their own negotiator couldn't control him. That's your boy, the one who likes hanging out and trees. Harry, what you need to realize is, we got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough and we potentially, Harry, potentially. We got arm wrestling champions, rowing club people, ex-coal miners, tough guys. There's a militant wing inside the Union. A group of people whose duties they're like you. Idealistic people who want to make sure that bad things don't happen. And if they already have, one day Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and said, he probably worded it differently, but that was the idea. Sure sounded to me like they killed him. I gave them 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low to avoid retaliation. Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man who takes them in. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl, so they shot him. How odd. I don't know what to say, Harry. They told me. What I do know is, the case is in safe hands. If anyone... How do I know? Let me tell you about these people. Last winter, some poor workers in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in Sediment, a security contractor. The strike was over the workers' right to wear protective footwear, Harry. These guys turn up and start beating people. Tell you what, Harry, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the... You said it, Harry. Hell, one of those guys looks big enough to take down that proverbial elephant.
That does sound quite unlikely, yes. The big guy leading the scabs at the...
Oh, Liz is a bright one. I paid for that lord. Oh, they are simply fine young men. All 7 of them. Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into gear when Titus took the reins and named the group after himself. Harry, they're almost all of them great guys, born leaders. Whatever happened, I'm sure they only had the best interests of Revachol in mind. Work with them. Hell, interview them. But don't fight them. They really are just like you. Men who like beer, women, and some order on the streets. But of course, it's the least I can do for my good friend Harry. I'll do it right after we've concluded this talk.
You can now go and tell Titus about this. See what he has to say.
Also, Harry, here's 5 real. I'm not giving you anything. I'm just holding out 5 real.
Yeah, I'm not going to take money from him.
Oh, I wasn't offering it to you, just holding it out there. But I'm willing to share information. Was it a good talk? I'm not sure we made much headway here. I was hoping we'd bust the case wide open. I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martinez. And of course, I also wanted you to find your gun. But it's like I can't completely trust you. Yet. Yes, Harry. It's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left. I want to, but I just can't.
A man of the left? So you have to be a social democrat?
I definitely want to get my gun back, so let's go with the third one. Or no, I'm
What
going
does
to
your
go
heart tell you about your lost gun,
Yep.
Harry? Does it tell you to forget about it? Or do you think it wants to be found? I think it's lonely and cold. I think it wants to be found, and I have a proposal for you.
Okay.
Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper, and then mail it to my accountant in La Delta. I'm glad you asked, Harry. The Union is going to build a modern youth centre in Martinez. It will be righteous. We're gonna get those teenagers off drugs and on roller skates. There's a nameless
Okay.
little street on the coast with some old houses around it. Most people have already signed. I just need 2 more signatures to get this mission off the ground, Harry. On the coast, Harry, across the canal. There's a cul-de-sac there, a little village they're calling it. A gloomy place. You'll find it. I trust your detective skills, Harry.
You're already pretty deep into this. What's a little more? No one can see you here in Martinez.
They are just gonna have to deal with the construction noise for 6 months, and then they'll be living like kings. Right next to a fancy new youth centre, designed by the best architects from Stella Marie.
I can accept it, and after that I can simply not do it, I guess. The experience was nice. Guess I'll also talk to them and decide later.
You bring joy to my heart, Harry. Such a pleasure to be You need to get signatures from Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. The cul-de-sac is right past the pawn shop and across the canal.
Across the canal.
I hear there is some trouble with the waterlock, but they should fix it by Wednesday morning. Once you have the signatures, mail this to 13022 La Rocca in La Delta. Then we can talk about your gun.
Unfortunately, I really need my gun. Come on, dude. Okay, I think I need to go this way. Yep. Guess now I'm going to go back and talk to Titus. To make a quick save first. And wait until 9 o'clock, and at 9 o'clock I can also talk to the tenant who most likely saw the crime, or at least saw the guys dragging the corpse to the tree, because as we've discovered, the security guard was shot first. And he died from that, and after that he was hanged. And also we figured out that those 7 guys from Whirling in Rags, so the guys who worked for Everett, definitely had a hand in all that stuff, but most likely didn't kill him. So they definitely hanged him, but we're not quite sure if they killed him, if they shot him. It is possible, but
I've got nothing to say to you.
yeah, okay.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, so you went and talked to my mommy, and now she's making me play with you. Is that it, lawman?
Pretty much, yeah.
And what's gonna happen if we don't? You're gonna go and tell on us?
Yeah, I heard him. Now fuck do you think I'm doing here? You'd have your ass handed to you if it wasn't for the
Of
boss
course.
man's word.
Sure.
Let me state this very clearly, capo. Hello, officer. I'm Titus Hardy, and these are my boys, Hardy boys. How may we assist you?
Okay.
Again.
Good one, Titus.
Okay, so I need to pass this authority check if I want to put some more questions to the crew. Unfortunately, I'm going to show you my authority stats. So, what was it? Yeah, this is all I have in authority. I think my authority stat should increase if I would find my policeman badge. However, I have no idea what to search for it. The policeman badge or the gun. Those should theoretically increase my authority. Actually, let me check if I have something related to authority. To chemistry. -1 to authority. Okay, let's check if we have something that decreases the authority. No. Let me look at the thoughts that my guy has. Trying to think which one would increase my guy's authority. I know that these two aren't interesting. I've already checked them, but I'm a little bit confused regarding the other ones. So this would definitely not increase my authority, right? They're also powerful, no space. Perhaps I want to say this one might increase the authority. I'm going to make a quick save. I'm going to purchase one more thought slot. And do this one. Let me see, what does it say? Upon the ruins, this definitely won't increase my authority, so let's go with this one. Yeah, unfortunately, I have to go to sleep because I have to wake up in 5 hours and go to work. That being said, I will stream tomorrow. I do not know. I will most likely, I won't make promises, stream tomorrow around 8 p.m. GMT +3. So with that being said, thank you for watching and have a nice evening. Goodbye.